I am your host. Welcome to the 250 Gemstones News TV channel. I appreciate y'all. Get that out the way. All my day ones, where you at? All my newbies, where you at? They say in my community, a lot of the new people that hit the channel, y'all showing love. If any of y'all my day ones, I want your opinion. Leave in a comment how you think the channel's progressing. I just want to hear from you because it ain't nothing like having a day one. Ain't nothing like having a day one. Behind me is a woman in a burgundy. Believe it or not, that's a woman, a black woman. And this is very common in our community. A black woman thinks that she can fight a grown black man. That's a bus driver. She going toe to toe with. Our women think they are men. Highly aggressive. Let's see. Let's get this poll going, baby. Let's see. Will Fema ever would femininity will women ever bring femininity, sorry for all the movement, back to society? Ooh. Double check. Will women, oh, see, good thing I checked. Will women ever bring femininity back to society? Oh, so this is some crazy stuff. So this guy behind me, the bus driver, got suspended because this hyena, she was late for work. This is what all the brawl on this bus started because she was late for work and she barking like a, you see her teeth, she look aggressive. Nigga, you made me call all kind of niggas, called this grown man all kind of hoes. She said, I will beat your asshole. A black woman thinking she can beat up a black man. This is so common in our community. She said, I'll beat your asshole. I'll beat your, you know how strong that man is? So he had enough of this hyena. What happened, right after she started barking, she swung on him, and then he dragged her, y'all. He dragged her black ass up and down that, he kicked her ass all up and down that bus, and he got suspended. She initiated the fight, verbal assault, physical assault, and he loses his job, got suspended, whatever. And now they having a boycott. He should have never got suspended because he defended himself. If women want to be equal, why is it so wrong when a man kicked their ass? No, on my computer I can. On my laptop I can play the video. Oh, it's brutal. This out there in Cleveland RTA, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Cleveland RTA. Oh man, I gotta start doing my, but see, on my lives I don't get that much traction. I don't know why is it on the laptop. See, the vertical lives on the phone get way more traffic, but when you go live on the laptop, I probably get like, man, maybe 3 people. 3 is high, so I don't know why that is. But yeah, he whooped her ass. He whooped her ass. And he lost his job. So wait a minute. He gets assaulted. And people know that buses always come late. Look, if you're broke and you ask you right now, Try to catch the bus that's before your time. So say you gotta be at work at 10 and you usually catch the 9:15 bus. Try to catch the bus before 9. Try to be an hour and a half before your destination, because buses can, be late. So she should have known that. I know that I used to catch the bus a lot. Shout out to Lucio Links. Shout out to Kim, Kim John. Is it RTA Rochester Transit? I know it just says they have different RTAs from when it's Regional Transit Authority. So it can be in I think it's in Cleveland. You gotta look it up. I'm sure vid is, oh man, it's horrible. Oh, the video. Oh, y'all take a look. Look at, she look crazy. Nigga, you made me late. A lot of black women think they can beat up our black men. That's why I'm saying black men be getting weak in these streets. Black men be getting weak in these streets. A lot black men, we don't build. That's why black women don't respect us. We haven't done anything monumental. Black men do not build. Oh, there's a lot of successful black men. There's a lot of successful black men, but they move to white neighborhoods. And even when they move to white neighborhoods, they don't build anything. Name a white neighborhood near y'all where you see black people establishing a company. Cyber, what you call it? In Silicon Valley, a tech company, or a 5-star restaurant. So when you see blacks move, they're just moving just to get away from other niggas, because niggas, they don't want nothing out of life. We don't build. That's why black women don't like us. We're highly emotional. We don't know how to control them. It's not everything on the black man, but they don't respect us. When they think of white men and they see those movies, that's why they show those movies to black children, to establish hierarchy. White people are the most powerful, and black are at the bottom. At the bottom, it depends on the year. Some years it's black women, some years it's black men at the bottom. But when black women see white men, they think power, they think money, they think banks, they think interest, they think good credit. When they think about black men, shit. Ask a black woman when she see a black man. Notice how I say black man. Like, black woman, what you think about a black man? You mean a nigga? The first thing they gonna say, we talking about a nigga? What you talking about, a nigga? What you think about? You're asking me, what do I think about a nigga? He's a nigga. What you want me to say? Even if a black man wears a suit, you know what they say? You a nigga in a suit. They said the only time a black man wears a suit is at the funeral or go to court. Black women do not respect us. When they think of white men, Chinese men, even the Indians got that money. They got the convenience stores. Them Indians got them gas stations. They got the damn tech on lock. When they think about every other, them Asian, we all know the Asians got that. Asian men got that goddamn money. Out here in Dallas, these Asians are building like crazy. I'm gonna take a photo. I'm gonna put up and do a live on how the Chinaman. It's Koreatown. They got a Koreatown. They got Chinatown. But both of these towns, let me tell you, and other cultures are making them rich. See, when they build, the Chinese and the Koreans have always been open to take other folks' money. They about their money. The men in that country. The first time I seen an Asian man drive a truck was for an Asian establishment. They only work for their own people. Asian folks, whether the different, they got different types, whether it's Korean, Filipino, whatever it is, Japanese, they're gonna make sure their people make it. And I went to go apply for Samsung, and I think I didn't get the job because I'm black. Well, in their eyes, I guess I was a nigga. They want me up there stealing the damn iPhones, but it was all Asian in there. It was all Asian. Asians gonna look out for Asian. They're gonna spend Asian money with Asian people so that money can circulate in their community. A lot of black women don't respect black men. You don't believe me? Well, how can you explain this behind me right here? How can you explain a fragile, skinny black woman? This man, look at his neck. This man can kill this woman with one blow. He whooped her ass though. He whooped her ass. Shout out to Sean Smith. I'm gonna jump into this poll, jump to the comments real quick. But I want you guys to look at her frame. And she barks. Don't she look like a Hyena or like a pit bull? I seen this in real life when I was down and out and I caught the bus. The dude came on the bus and he was play fighting with the bus driver, and she didn't like that shit. So she was he was play fighting when he said, don't play with me like that. I don't play like that. He said, I was just playing. He said, I don't. She was like, I don't play like that. I'll beat your ass. I'm thinking to myself, girl, this is a grown man. The very thought that our women can whoop our ass says a lot. But it's not just black women. It's a American Americans women philosophy. Most of them, they want to be equal. They want to act hard. They're aggressive. They stingy, and then they switch it up and want to put on thongs and heels when it's time to get some money out of a nigga. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that something? This is crazy. Our women in America, especially black women, think that they can go toe to toe with a grown man. And then when you whoop their ass, who always goes to jail? I'm so sick of cops, because I don't know if cops are under the bridge. These women want to act like men. They should get their ass kicked like one. Because right now, if I go fight a dude, say a little bit bigger, I'm pretty nice. I'm about 6'2", 6'3", about 218. Now, if I was to go out there and go fight a man, let's say he's 6'5", 240, he can kill me. If he has good fighting skills and he's strong and he be in that gym, let's say we both be in the gym. Let's say he just got better technique. He can beat me to a bloody pulp. This is a grown man. So if I'm a grown man and I can get my ass whooped, how are you a woman and the thought of getting your ass whooped didn't even cross her mind? Because that's how little they think of black men, especially black women. That's how little respect they have for black men. And this is how much they desire to be men. It's crazy. But I never understood. You act like a man, but when you get your ass whooped, you call the police. Let's see this poll. Will women ever bring femininity back to society? Whoo! Oh, y'all talking big mess tonight. Y'all talking big mess tonight. So 14% say yes. 86% of y'all said women will never bring femininity back. Whoo! I believe that. Let's see. You didn't get the job because we're too aggressive. We're never on time and we complain about everything. Wait, you didn't get the job because we're too aggressive. We're never on time. I'm on time, but I see what you mean though. Let's see. Bro's going through a sandstorm. Shout out to Joey. Shout out to RS1. Some of them actually believe they can beat a man. You better believe it. A lot of these girls, that's the main reason why I bring black women, because I'm not too sure what goes on. And I know a lot of Latino women, they be stabbing their boyfriends. But in America as a whole, I do say the women are just too damn aggressive. The only time I see women act like women is like in the rich neighborhoods, like because I guess rich people are just raised right. I don't know what it is. If you ever go to a rich neighborhood or go to an area where upper middle class people or rich people dine at, girls are wearing dresses. They talk in a feminine manner. They ain't out there acting like hyenas. They ain't out there beating on their chest. They ain't out there, if you go meet a white girl, her name is Heather. Hey Heather, nice to meet you. You go about to go on a date. Like, hey Heather, you ready for our date? I'm gonna pick you up at 8. So yes, honey. I'm just freshening up right now. I got everything done. I'll be ready when you get here. See, that's a woman right there. We call up a black woman. Hey Taisha, I'm on my way. Hurry up, nigga. My babysitter ain't got all night. Damn. Hurry up, nigga. There's a meme out there on Facebook. It shows like how all different cultures meet you. So it said like Mexican woman, hola papi. Then it said white girl, hello, how are you? Then they had white girl, Spanish girl. Oh, the Asian girl. She said love you long time. And they had a picture of a black girl and she just looked so disgusted. It was 4 pictures of different races in a box. And the white girl, hey, how are you? The Spanish girl, hola papi. The Asian girl, hello, happy ending, or love you long time. Something nice and feminine. And they had the little black girl in the corner. And she was booted up. She was cute, but she was booted up. What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? That's how we address by our black women. What's up, nigga? I know we niggas, but damn, it'd be nice. Black King. How you doing, sir? Like, to get respect from a black woman is like, I heard black women call their boyfriends Jeffrey from Fresh Prince. She said, "Leave me alone, Jeffrey." Jeffrey is the butler from Fresh Prince. They be calling us butlers, right? So what is that saying? That we have no power? You know, you clean another man's drawers. You a woman, right? She's basically calling us women. You a butler. You a maid. You know, it's a respectable job, but in a black woman's eyes, you're not Uncle Phil. Most women are looking for an Uncle Phil. Somebody that's smart, somebody that's intelligent, somebody that's running shit, right? They want somebody that is competent. They want somebody that's has a strong hold on the family, somebody that's aggressive. But when I heard that girl call her boyfriend Jeffrey, I said, "Oh my God." She borderline called him a maid. He has no power. He has no juice in his household. It's time for me to go because another instance. That's why I stopped going to people's homes, because a lot of time, uh, the other dudes, women, they keep trying to sleep with me. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't be flirting or nothing. They just be giving me that look like, you can get it. So like, yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Stop going to house parties. Y'all just too freaky and wild. I say to myself, but the last time, well, I wasn't even in this person's house. So where were we? Where was I? Let me see. Oh, I was in Sacramento, and the dude whooped her ass. Me and my girlfriend at the time, we were sitting on the stairs, and she said something. I think she said, because they got into a fight, and then she said something. We heard them arguing, but you know how two people sit on the stairs, so we separated so he can walk down, and then he stopped. So I don't know why he stopped. He stopped, and then he looked up like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and just go along with it. Something. I don't know what it was. I don't know what she told him, but I'm guessing she said, "Yeah, that's why I've been effing your best friend the whole time we was together. That's why I've been effing your best friend the whole time we were together, and the child might not be yours." She said, "Remember 2 weeks ago when I said I was at my mama's house, she was sick? I believe she told that dude, no, I was with your homie. And he was giving me that good. He was dicking me down. So he came downstairs and he just looked to the sky. Me and my girl were like, what's wrong with him? He went back up into them stairs. He closed the door, and all you heard, ah! Nah, like I said, there's none of my business. Police came. Dude crashed out. They're going to put I don't know if they have kids together. I don't know what the situation is, but I'm like, you know, if they do have a kid, it's probably by his homeboy. But wherever the case is, she said some women get real slick at the mouth. And I'm like, it never even occurred to this woman that he can really, if you say the right thing to a man, you can trigger him and he can whoop your ass. So women are taught that they can say whatever to a man, no matter how disrespectful. Look at this. She called this grown man a hoe ass nigga. She's, I'll beat your ass, hoe ass nigga. She has nigga energy running all through her. That's a man right there. That is a man right there. And that's pretty messed up that he loses his job for defending himself. But everybody want to be equal around this piece. He whooped her ass. So that's the first time I ever heard a woman get her ass whooped. Me and my girlfriend looked at each other, and he walked out. After he whooped her ass, she was screaming. It was a quick whoop. I think he whooped her like, I think he punched her about 6 times, about 6-7 times. He punched her, whooped her ass. And I ain't do nothing. Ain't none of my business. But he went downstairs, and like 15 minutes later, she called the cops. But honestly, I believe she called the cops. I believe that was all set up. Now that I'm older and more mature, and I understand how strategic women can be, I believe that she deliberately told that dude she was sleeping with his best friend and the kid may not be his, so that he can whoop her. Because now that he whooped her, now she can press charges. And let's just say she was lying. Let's say, oh, that was a lie. He still got a charge. He whooped that girl. Whooped her ass. And just like on this bus, y'all women gotta stop. You're not men. You want that? That's how, when a man gets angry enough, it's knuckles or bullets. When grown men get angry enough, young men get angry enough, is fists and bullets. That's how it's solved between men. That's enough, cause nigga, cause when you get on a man's, I'm black, white, Asian, we're men. We have that testosterone, so our immediate response is to defend ourselves and inflict pain. Now it's the same for women. Women gonna defend themselves, but that's not their. Women's first response is to get help. A man's first response is to whoop some ass or shoot something up. When that aggression comes upon a man and you have pushed a man to his limit, he tried to talk it out, he tried to be reasonable, he tried to avoid the complication, and the dude just keep talking shit, you gotta get it. You didn't took that man to that point, and she took it. Let's look at her. Yeah, nigga, oh, whole ass nigga. He whooped her so bad. I didn't feel sorry for her. This needs to happen one more. This needs to happen more often. It'll teach ladies that you're not a man. That's how I know the mind can deceive itself. It can deceive. Illusions and delusions are real. These women are delusional. Let's see. Let's check this poll out. Will women ever bring femininity back to society? Uh-oh, the women are coming back. 45% say yes. 55% say no. Oh, we almost got a 50-50 split. So, ladies, y'all think femininity will come back? How? Oh, they really believe this gonna come. Okay. Ain't no right or wrong. I just want to see where y'all head is. Shout out to Mary Shitler. Let's see. You have to find a woman that has spiritual knowledge and understanding. Only then will she align with the moral compass and not just be in survival mode. Yep. Sean Smith is on it tonight. Sean Smith is on it tonight, boy. Alright, want some cocktails. Women want to be the king. Yep. Everybody waking up. All the fellas are waking up tonight. I have a Julius. Jeffrey Donna. Let's see. Yep, no self-respect. Shout out to Cray Cray. Oh, I can't play it because not on the live. I don't think I can play on. Yeah, I can't play it on the live. On my regular live on my laptop I can, but not on the phone. That'd be so dope if we can do that on the phone. Because once y'all see this video, goodness grief. Video footage shows an incident on an RTA. Yep. Whooped her ass. Let's see. Yep. See, that's a lady right there. Mary Shitler. She is a lady, 2488. She said, right, if a man comes at me, I'm running to the men in my family. That's what you're supposed to do. Unless, now I'll be fair, unless you really you can't get to the police, if you feel that you got a stalker or a beta male who's ready to crash out because you cheated on him, and everybody knows that's what women do. They cheat and they leave you. Everybody knows they get what they can get, whether it's emotional, whether it's financial. Women absorb. They're like a black hole, like a walking black hole. They're going to absorb everything out of a man, and when she's done, she's going to go on to the next. So yeah, these beta males don't understand that, and they probably stalking these girls, showing up to their job, and stalkers don't stop. So I totally understand if a woman if a woman feels that she can't get to her male relatives or friends in time, or she feels that the police won't respond in time, there's nothing wrong with pulling out that gun and firing his ass up. Ain't nothing wrong with letting off some rounds, or at the very least have a taser or some pepper spray or bear spray or something to blind his ass while you get away. But ain't nothing wrong with a lady. I'm an advocate for women having guns. There's a lot of creeps out here. I am an advocate for women spitting them rounds on somebody's ass. I'm a big advocate. There's too many creeps out here, and again, men in the family and your male friends can't get to you quick enough. What you gonna do? Even if you got a six shot revolver, get something that you can handle. There's a lot of big women out. The bigger the woman is, the bigger the gun. How about that? If you're a little lady, go ahead and get your little 38. Get you a little small Glock. Hold you about 16. Hold you about 16, 17. If you're a larger lady, go ahead and get you something that holds you a 30. They big girls get talking about tall and big. Like, she tall and she thick. That's not gonna stop a man from trying to snatch you up. Go ahead and get you some, get you a knife, you know. But the first response, the point that we're making, that the me and Miss Mary is talking about, the first response for a feminine woman is to get help. These women today, I've covered so many stories. Those of you been seeing all my lives and seeing my stories, women are knocking these dudes out left and right. See, we thinking it's these crash out beta males. I think it's about even. I think for domestic violence, who's killing who? Who's killing more? Is it the men killing more women, or is the women killing more men? I think it's about split right down the middle. These girls out here are knocking these dudes' brains out, strangling them. Like, damn, killing them in their sleep. And these dudes, who these crash out beta males, shooting girls while they pregnant, shooting them in the stomach while they pregnant, putting guns to a pregnant woman's stomach. They don't care. Strangling girls. One dude, he was a young, 18 years old. He was a beta male. He was emotional. Grew up with his mama. You know, he was breastfed till he was about 15, and he was stalking this girl at his high school. Not only did he run over, it was in New York, I believe. They're riding their little e-bikes, you know, little bikes you don't have to pedal. It's like a kind of like a motorcycle. The little e-bikes. Her and her friend were riding the e-bike, and he took his mom's car and ran over the girl he was stalking and her best friend. Two girls, both from 18, lost their life behind a beta male. Lost their lives because a beta male couldn't get control of his emotions. Oh, she don't want me. Oh my God. I can't believe you cheat on me. Oh my gosh. That's why boys need to be with their fathers. And we gotta put our foots on these sorry ass fathers. Listen, you're needed right now, because there's just too many of these boys wearing bonnets. There's too many of these boys wearing purses. Too many of these boys, even if they're heterosexual, they don't know how to emotionally handle a woman. It takes the strength of God to handle a woman. It takes a strong dose of masculinity to handle a woman. And even then, that don't work, because this is a masculine man right here. Masculine meaning he's patient. Masculine meaning he's assessing the situation like a man. Masculine meaning he understands that he's much stronger than her. That's why he's letting her pop off. I mean, she's talking to him like he's a child. This is a grown man. And after she mouthed all, called him all kind of disrespectful names, everything but a child of God. Next thing you know, she swung on him, hit him in the face. They squared up, and he charged at her. And 5 seconds later, her feet were in the air. The bus driver had her feet in the air, whooping her. Her face was on the ground. He was punching her, whooping her, and all you see was her feet in the air. Slammed her, whooped her. I mean, what do you expect? You putting your hands on a grown man. I don't get it. Let's see, check this poll out. Will women ever bring femininity back to society? Whoa, it changed, y'all. It changed. And if you guys haven't, can you guys leave some likes? Because I guess how it works, the more likes, like say if I have 20 people, at least, I don't know what the percentage is, but I think at least half of the people, or close to half, likes. Will women ever bring femininity back to society? It is 50-50, y'all. Can y'all believe that? It is 50-50, y'all. Because if I get more likes, then we can grow this channel. I'm trying to get to 3,700 by New Year's. 3,700. I gotta get back into this gym. I've been slacking on this gym. I just feel so energetic. I feel like I always get like that around wintertime. I just don't feel like going out, but I gotta get back in this gym. Women, you're not men. You're not men. Let me help you beta males out. So let's get some straightening up in here. In order to be great, we got to make great decisions. And this woman thinking that she's a man, putting her hands on a grown man, was not a great decision. Look at her shoulders. Like, nigga, say something else. Look at her. Nigga, I'll slap. Say one more thing. This is a girl. This is a woman. Um, guys, this is what when women will cheat. That's what they do. They're highly emotional. They're highly sexual. They're beautiful, and they're here to use you. That's what they do. They use you for survival, or they use you for other needs in their life. It could be emotional. It could be mental. It could be spiritual. They're looking for stimulation. Women are hollow. This is why men, we pour into them. This is why we take care of them. We're not equals. So when you see your girl, you come home, or let's just say you go through your girlfriend's phone and you see her sending news to 3 other guys. Don't you slap that girl. Don't you whoop her ass. Because we all done told you over here on the 250, 250 Gemstones channel, we done told your dumb ass, that's what they do. Why would you do 30 years and kill this girl or whoop that girl, and we didn't gave you the game on how they move? Why would you do 20 years in prison now that we fully understand? Right now we're living in the world where beta males and women are running. Weak men and beta males. Look, just look at TikTok. I want y'all, after this live, just put all your social media on mute. Watch social media on mute and just watch the world of women dancing, doing just foolish, crazy stuff. That's what women are. The men, we the serious ones. The men, we the builders. We're the one that have to lay out the plan, and the women just follow. If you have a girlfriend, I'm so sick of these guys crashing. Now, those who've been watching me for a while now, we got to save these beta males. See, this ain't no beta male. See, he was very patient. A strong man exercises patience. A strong man assesses the situation before he attacks. A strong man tries to rationalize, because we all know the consequences of our actions. If I go hurt this man, I get in a charge. You know, you can lose your profession. Depends on what kind of profession. Depends on, you know, how severe you hurt this man. If you shoot this man, the judge may not see it your way. You may do some time. Even if you only get a little time, who's to say you're going to make it out? They send you to the penitentiary, you could get killed in there. So as a man, we understand the danger. We understand that our lives are in danger. And the crazy part about that, when you go face your consequences, is going to make you even more harder. It's going to make you even more tough, because now you got to deal with other men, even harder men. You got to deal with killers and rapists. So now you got to get in that mode to where you got to tear something up. So before we go through all of that, a man has to sit back. Okay, what can I do to avoid the situation? If I can't avoid it, what can I do to de-escalate? That's a masculine man, right? Now, then if you turn up and crash out, it's okay. But as long as you exercise those principles first, you know, that's really being your masculinity, having control of your emotions, you know. But at the end of the day, like, you know, some things can't be rationalized. And that's why I say you got to assess the situation. Like somebody break into your home and try to kill you and rape your children, what you gonna do? You got to get that. You got to get that AR. You got to get that Mini 14. You got to get that Glock, that Beretta, and open their ass up. How about that? Open their ass up. Yeah, RS11. Go watch any social media sites and just turn off the mute and just watch women. Just watch them. Like, what the hell am I watching? Girls putting bananas up the butt, letting dogs lick on them, all kinds of this stupid stuff. Anything for it. That's what women are. Attention whores. They are attention whores. They don't necessarily have to sleep with a bunch of men, but they love attention. They love attention so much, a lot of them become bisexual because they want attention from women too. A lot of these girls become bisexual because they want attention from women too. It's never enough. It's a high. It's like crack to a crackhead. That attention, and not only the attention, what comes along with that. What comes along with that attention? Gifts, cars, jewelry. Women are here to use you, fellas. And the quicker you understand it, the quicker you will lessen the chances of yourself crashing out. Man, she only want me for my money. That's what they do. They're women. They're weak. They're soft. They're going to use you for survival. They're going to use you for sex. They're going to use you for whatever they can use you for and go on to the next. Most of them. You will come across a woman that would do that to you. Even your own wife. Your wife is the one going to be using you the most. So there's nothing wrong when a woman uses a man. It's when you misuse a man. If you guys have an agreement, a man tricking off, you know, he's a busy man and he keeps you on the side. He uses a booty call. Get that man some booty. Don't be one of these girls out here. As I said, turn off. Well, some things you need to hear. A lot of these girls, they want a guy to give them money, but they don't want to give up no cheeks. A lot of these girls want guys to give them money, but they ain't trying to share that cookie. They want to keep that cookie in the jar, but they don't want to give it up. That's crazy. That shows the lack of respect for men, the lack of respect for the situation, and the lack of respect for the individual man she's dealing with. How you going to just take somebody's money knowing that nothing in this world is free? Because they treat certain men like suckers. They treat certain men like, hey, I don't mind. Look, it's a fair exchange. It's not a robbery. If I'm paying for some cheeks, I'm paying for some cheeks. I got shit to do. I pay you to leave, right? Now, if you're nice to him, a lot of these ladies got to stop listening to women. If you're nice to a man, I don't give a damn if you're average. I don't give a damn if you're above average, cute, pretty, beautiful. If you're really operating your femininity and you're really nice to a man and you can satisfy him in the bedroom and support him, he gonna spend money on you because he enjoys your company. Because a real man knows you're weak and you're soft and you need me to survive. We don't need y'all money. We don't need your money. We don't need your career. We don't need your degrees. We want your body. We want your behind and your mouth. The polls are still closed. Will women ever bring femininity back to society? 47% say yes. 53% say no. Ooh-wee. Those of you just turning in, more like, well, 19, so what's half of that? About right. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like so the algorithm will know that we saving people out here. We putting things in perspective. A lot of the world may not like what we doing over here, but oh well. F them. Isn't that what Kevin Gates be talking about? F them. Police, fuck them. Niggas, F them. Bees, F them. This lady behind me out there, I believe it's in Cleveland, the RTA system in Cleveland, and she's late for work because the bus driver was late. The bus driver apologized. Things happen. We all know that buses are late sometimes. And she was mad. She said, I'm going to lose my mother effing job messing with your dumb ass. So she got it all up in his face. If it's hard to tell, the woman is the one in the burgundy shirt. I know it's hard to tell. She's so damn aggressive. This goddamn hyena, goddamn. She gets in this grown man's face. You can tell by the back of his neck that he's a pretty heavy set guy. Not heavy. Yeah, he probably heavy set. You know, he got some size on him. And he exercised a great deal of patience. And then he snapped. He is suspended. And I think he's on the verge of losing his job because a few moments after they squared off, she popped him about 4 times and they squared off. And she charged at him again. And the next thing the whole world saw was her feet in the air. Her face was under the seat and he just kept swinging. So not only, oh, I forgot this part. Not only did he damn near beat this girl to death, he wouldn't let her go. They're trying to get him with, what do you have? Is that kidnapping? It's something where you hold somebody, oh, hostage. He held her hostage until the police came. He held her hostage until the police held her hostage on that bus until the police came. Because like I said, he's operating in his masculinity. He want to do things the right way. After he whooped her ass and she was all dizzy, she was like, "Ooh, what just happened? You don't know what's happened? You was just talking shit to a grown man and he whooped your ass. That's what happened." God damn. So she's out there woozy. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you whooped my ass. After I didn't talk all that mess, I can't believe you whooped my ass. After I didn't put my hands on you. You can't believe he whooped your ass after you put your hands on him? So the police came and they handcuffed the bus driver. The bus driver got arrested. She was arrested. There's no charges pressed against him, but he's on the verge of losing his job, losing his career, losing his livelihood. This is how he feeds his family. Most bus drivers, depending on which state, they make very, very good money. If he has a wife, let's say he makes $65K. He's been doing it for a while. He makes $65K. His wife probably a nurse. She brings on about 50. They're making well over $100,000 a year. They're in the 6 figures annually. They're living a good life just driving the bus, and she's, you know, his wife working too. That's usually how it goes. Combined income. So they having a good life, and he's on the verge of he might not get his job back. That's crazy. Let's see. Shout out to RS1 handling business tonight. Facts. Let's see. New name, same person. Okay. 397. Attention is a survival tactic. Don't forget we are animals, and at the end of the day, it's survival of the fittest. Yep, and that's why women they survive different. They survive on leniency, not leniency. They survive on dependency. They depend on men for everything. That's what they do. And I'm not saying they're hoes, but they're designed to have sex all day because of their anatomy. A woman can have multiple orgasms all day, all night. A man can't. Once we bust, it takes a man 24 to 48 hours to get all his juices back. So in those 24 to 48 hours, the woman's getting ran through. That's just their nature. They soft, they pretty, they're weak. We're not equals. We have different roles. The world runs off fantasy and delusion. You ain't lying about that. I don't know who woke up 397. New name, same person. I don't know who woke up 397. The world runs on fantasy and delusion. We are all insane, living with ideas of how we think the world should be. Yeah. The only thing we share is pain and misery and boredom. Accept reality for what. Yeah. That's why I love creating. That's why I love hopping on these lives. That's why I love writing music. That's why I love doing skits. Because if you just listen to the quiet of this world, the quietness of this world is not a good quiet. You got to find that good quiet that comes from God. That's a good, healthy quiet with them positive thoughts running through you. You know, you're trying to get your life together. You think about the loved ones that's passed. You think about the loved ones that's here. That good quiet with God. You really assess, you know, where you at in life, what you want out of life. How can you better serve God? That's that good quiet. But that there's the dark quiet that new name, same person's talking about. It's a dark, eerie quiet. It's a dark quiet that brings depression. It's a dark quiet that brings sorrow, bring uncertainty. Like, damn, man, I wish I would have got married. It brings regrets. So shout out to Fizzlemed 0787. There are horrible, man. Anyone with the service job know this. They're horrible, man. And, oh, who's horrible? The passengers? You talking about the passengers are horrible? Shout out to Oso 238. Shout out to he was defending himself. You damn right he was defending himself. Excuse me, I got big lips, y'all, so sometimes it's hard for me to pronounce my words. Jeffrey Bergs. You damn right. Shout out to Jeffrey. Damn right he's defending himself. This world's getting crazy, y'all. I don't know how crazier. I don't know when women are going to. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why this. Putting the charger on and it's just. Okay. I just don't understand why. It's just better when women just act like women. But in the black community, they all aggressive. You really can't tell the difference between men and the women. It's so sad. You know, it's hard to find I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to find a feminine black woman these days. A real soft, feminine, obedient. You know what? You know what? A lot of women, not just black women, but all women, but mainly black women. You know what the number one word they hate to hear? You know what the number one word they hate to hear? Obey, obedient. Obey your husband. Be obedient. Ooh. Because the moment you say be obedient, once first off, they don't respect men as a whole, and they definitely don't respect black men. Why would I be obedient to an entity that doesn't have any power? This that old slave stuff. The color purple, slavery has brainwashed our black women to think that black men ain't nothing. And black men have helped this philosophy. Black men have helped killing each other, don't want to build, always in their feelings, highly emotional. A lot of black women like, man, I be hearing how these women talk. Man, he acting like a little bitch. Damn. Who said they didn't know? Take my word. Take my word. Y'all get, oh, you gonna get some white girls? White girl, I ain't gonna lie. White now, all women can have a nasty attitude. Most women have a nasty, especially from America. They have a nasty attitude. It's something in the water. It's something in the food. They just have a nasty ass attitude. Black, white, but other cultures, they're just nicer. I'm just have to say, black women got to start being a little bit more nice to us. But I think it's Tyler Perry is turning black women against black men. Let's see, I got 8, so I need at least half for the algorithm. Please, please, please. We got 25. Can we get at least? Hold on. I went to a public school. What's half of 25? I know it's gonna be a fraction. Hold on. 12, 11 to 12. 11 to 12 likes. Let's get it up. Get it up. I was saying the black woman. They love drama. They love the Tyler Perry because Tyler Perry. It's like black women can't see it. They're making memes about how Tyler Perry preys on black women's trauma. He preys on black women's trauma. Little black girls getting all worded. Oh, they be doing them black girls dirty in them Tyler Perry movies. Little black girls don't have a chance in Tyler Perry movies. Then them little black girls grow up with all that trauma because in reality, Tyler Perry is a little black girl. Inside that 6'6" monster in drag, there's a little black girl inside of him. He been getting ran through. He was touched on. My thing is, because I always wonder, like, I know it's entertainment. I know he got to get paid, and I know, but it's like, see, I got to say people are just different. I wouldn't want to make money off people's trauma. He's making money off black women's trauma from their sexual assault, from when they were little girls. It's The Color Purple. Them girls are getting, I mean, oh my, what was that movie? Precious. That was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Here's my thing. If Tyler Perry wants to bring awareness to the black community that, and I got another point too about that. If Tyler Perry wants to make a point to black women, to bring up black women's trauma, I think that's cool, but I think black women should be bringing up black women's trauma and about how they uncles running up in them, or they daddy running up in them, or somebody, friends of the family are running up in them. That should be black women's space, not a man in drag who's making money off it. Because here's my thing. If black women out there, whoever has the time to watch this live or is watching right now, has Tyler Perry ever donated any money to an organization to help black women overcome their trauma? No. Is there any program that Tyler Perry is a part of to where little black girls can get help and get counseling after this traumatic experience? No. The reason why, because women hold on to grudges, and I know women. I ain't trying to hurt his pie. I ain't the type of nigga like, if I see a flaw or I see the game, you know, he got to get paid, but that's just not my style. But he knows that women hold on to trauma. Women love their emotions. Women love their emotions more than God. Women love their emotions more than their husband, their children. Their emotions the main priority in how they feel. So seeing how women can be petty and women can be conniving and they hold on to grudges, what's the best way to make money off that? That's why he always makes money, because they know deep down inside that trauma will never leave. And when he shows these flicks, it opens wounds. When Tyler Perry opens up these flicks, it opens up black women's wounds who've been R-worded. And he makes black men look crazy in these movies. Tyler Perry, I just have to turn this stuff up. I don't know who's worse, Tubi or Tyler Perry. Tubi, every 5 minutes, I was watching this movie on Thanksgiving. Every 5 minutes, the black man was calling a black woman a B word and slapping her ass. God damn. And they always play this eerie music right before a woman gets slapped. They always play this eerie music like doom, doom. He said, the dude said, "Where were you?" So it was received when somebody's talking to you but they ain't looking at you. That means they about to slap you. When somebody is talking to you in a certain tone and they not looking at you, they about to slap you. He was looking down. He said, "Where were you?" She said, and her voice started trembling. "Well, I had to stop by the store and he said, "Bitch, I told you to get that errand done by 8 o'clock. It's 8:03. What the hell were you doing for those 3 minutes?" And his head started raising up. You know, that means a slap is coming anytime soon. You know, and she starts stuttering and the music gets more creepier. He said, how many times I gotta tell your dumb ass to do something? I should only have to tell your ass once. And before she can respond, bam! Ooh! Black women love that stuff because they get to relive that trauma. Black women love that. So I'm like, God damn, Tyler Perry, goddamn, Tubi. So I don't know what's going on in this world. I just know women, you're not men. Men, you're not women. Look at this girl. This is ridiculous. Let's go to the polls and I gotta get up out of here. I gotta make some more videos. I gotta go handle some business. Oh, let's see. Will women ever bring, one more time, will women ever bring femininity back to society? 43% say yes. 58% say no. Okay. Shout out to Camille Portwood. I think that's a woman. Yeah, Camille is a woman. I said the same thing about Tyler Perry. You're absolutely right. He not writing it. Jews are, he just co-signs it. You know what? These Jews are just fascinated with the destruction of black people. A lot of the Jews on the music industry, the ones that's pushing the Lil Uzi Vert, who's pushing the gay agenda on us, who's pushing the drill music on our children. Yeah, I love my black husband. I've been married. Shout out to Diane Renee, 2876. Been married for 21 years. Okay, yeah. Shout out to Robert Parker, 7844. Yeah, it's like that. It's crazy. Tyler Ferry. Shout out to Champ Pure Turns 227. Yeah. The Jews, the system has made a lot of money off the destruction of black folks. And it's like, are we too dumb, too blind to see? Tyler Perry ain't helping no little black girl. Tyler Perry ain't helping nobody but Tyler Perry. He then, after his sex allegations, he was trying to run up in his co-workers or his employees. He come out like a little sassy auntie talking about, I got the whole world in him hand. I got the whole world. No, he said he got the whole world. He said he got the whole world in his hands. He said it's Tyler Perry, y'all. You know, there's been some false rumors about me, but we're gonna get through this. What I find funny is that you got allegations. Everybody that's in Hollywood got allegations. TD Jakes is hanging around Tyler Perry. It's all to control the black woman. We have to get strong men out the households to control the black woman, to control all American queens. All American queens are so brainwashed and so lost. That's why 1 out of 10 American women are wives. Wives are so rare today. Grown man. She swung on a grown man. I mean, ooh, Lord. He got her, y'all. I mean, I don't like no man hitting no woman, but like, what do you do when somebody call you a hoe ass and they put their hands on you and she squared up like a dude? She squared up like, my thing is, if you got that much aggression, why didn't you just sign up for boxing or something? She squared off with a grown man. Her feet ended up in the air. Her head under the seat, feet in the air. But y'all tell somebody about the channel. I appreciate y'all, all my day ones. It's been a long journey, going on, what, 3 years now? I am proud of the channel. I'm proud in the direction that we're going. We got help for this. Was all about being great, whether it's economics, whether it's education, whether it's family wise, being a great friend. Get some goddamn money. Challenge yourself. Get your ass in the gym. We gotta put our best foot forward every single day. Get your mind right. Get your spirit right. Get your heart right. Start being a better person. How to love people better. You know, how to fight your insecurities. How can you better serve God? We got work to do. But y'all tell somebody about the channel. I appreciate y'all. And y'all let me know who was right, who was wrong. 250 Capital G News. I'm gone.